Hello everyone, we're back with the house in Fata, Morgana. I'm back after I said I'd take a 15-minute break to let my voice catch back up. But it turns out they made a Valhalla game for April Fools. So I just spent like an hour doing that. I've just been sitting here letting my voice catch up for the past probably 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been 90 minutes since. So that time works about right. It's 2:17 right now. Starting to get tired, which isn't good. I wanted to be up to like 6, but I can do 2 more, probably. Maybe 1 more of this and like a letter or something if my voice doesn't make it. With that exception, but Valhalla, that game, I love Valhalla so much. I'm really glad that game got made. Like, it was just a spin-off that was jokey, but it was still so much fun. Anyway, that exception, anyone who would wandered into the mansion and lost their lives before the sun rose the next morning. She was the first visitor and not met this fate. Over time, Bestia's madness gradually subsided. He even began to seem rather tame. You'd hardly believe it was the same beast who had once reveled in those perverse festivities. He was, I imagine, at a loss of how to behave. I too would be flustered in the constant presence of such beauty. But it was not just her appearance. She had said that she wished to live with him, a beast who had committed countless atrocities. Perplexing indeed. What is the matter? Let me move my mic slightly to the left. Do you honestly not fear me? Do I appear to be afraid of you? So what happens if, like, she touches him? Like, is he actually just, like, this gray being? Or is that how we're being told he looks, I guess? What's with the roots on him? I didn't notice those before, somehow. Those like his veins? Could be? Like, yeah. I mean, then what's this? Like, why are there any there? No, you do not. But you would. If you could see me, you would react the same as everyone else. You would mock me, you would despise me, you would want to kill me. You don't know what I've done because you can't see. I enjoyed it. I basked in their terror. So why? Why do I not want you to find out? I don't want you to know how many people I've tortured, how many I've slaughtered, how much blood I've imbibed. All the horrible things I've done. Horrible. I'm aware that what I've done is wrong, but I relished in it. I wanted, for so long, to slaughter them. I desperately desired to see blood. Human blood. What is it I crave? Murder? Or laughter? They said that I had no need for peace, yet here I am. Something the matter? No, some tea. Oh, shall I make some? Are you thirsty? No. I made some tea. It's probably cold by now. Thought you might want some. You don't? No? No, I'll take it. This is the lily route, the classic drinking tea with the blind girl. What are you laughing for? Because I'm happy. One of her eyes isn't red now. Now it is. Is it to your liking? It's bitter. Their life together began quietly, their days without event. They had no extravagant meals. There were no swaths of guests lending life to the mansion's halls, but there's also no one screaming in fear for their life. It's the peaceful life Bestia had lost. They had returned once more to that quiet realm. What's the matter? You're always so quick to notice my presence. My world is one of darkness, so I have a heightened sense of hearing. What is it like? How do you perceive the world? I cannot imagine living in complete darkness. Occasionally I can see light. Light? Yeah, it's not a radiant light like the sun, but a soft floating light floating in the darkness. Like a candlelight, I suppose. That only perplexes me all the more. I find it difficult to understand what you're describing. Is that so? It's difficult for me as well. Not sure how to explain it. Well, it's not complete darkness. I can sense your presence, for instance. I can tell how windy it is from the way the windows vibrate. And also, I also feel as though I can sense the wavering of emotions. The candlelight begins to flicker erratically. From fear, intense sorrow, or other similar emotions. My emotions? I do not know. It could be yours and it could be mine. This mansion is a very peculiar place. The candlelight is always wavering, and yet it seems somehow stable. Makes me feel as though this is where I belong. I don't think I understand. I'm a beast, so I lack the intelligence. But you? I'm going to go hunting. Is there anything you would like? Whatever you like. Alright then, find any fruit, that'd be nice. Fruit. It's sour. You picked it before it was ripe. I didn't know. Is that a bad thing? I don't know anything. I cannot see, but if fruit is still green, you're not supposed to eat it yet. What color are these? No, blue. Shall I give you a hand preparing supper? Cannot ask for help of someone who can't see. You'll hurt yourself. What does the maid do? Like, we've seen the maid have conversations with people, so she exists with the quotations. But so it's not like, well, I mean, she could be, but I doubt she's like symbolism for something, like maybe an emotion or, you know, state of mind, something like that. I think she's a real person. I'm using person very lightly here because, you know, the whole live for a long time thing. But I do think she exists on some level. But like, I don't know. There's something up with her. I can tell for the most part where things are by touch and sound. Are you worried? Worried? Worried. Worried. Thought of blood dripping down her finger. Doesn't excite me. What's going on? What on earth is happening to me? If I appear to be in any danger of harming myself, please let me know. Then you have nothing to worry about. You do not seem any more comfortable in the kitchen than me. She always cooks the... Where does she go? Huh? She always comes when I call. I had hidden myself away. Bestie other had to go about his daily life without my assistance. The two of them had no need of others in their peaceful world. Oh my, what is the matter, Master? I was not lonely at all, no. It was an absolute pleasure simply watching them. I mean that. It's not my role to be at his side, nor as I want to be at hers. She could make Bestie into the master of the home, and my presence was unnecessary. I appear when I am needed, as I appeared to serve the flaxen-haired family. Nothing more. If I said a servant, then I will show myself. Yes, certainly. After some time, they began to sleep in the same bed. Oh dear, no. Not for the reason you're imagining, Master. No, lewd. You thought no such thing? Though they slept in the same bed, they did not lay together. They did so, it seemed, because they were more comfortable in the same place. The two acted more like a family than lovers. Hey, hello? Are you asleep? No, I'm awake. Is the candlelight wavering? Right now, it's very calm. I see. Say, tell me about your childhood. What, me? Won't you? My childhood. Yes. I have no such stories to tell. When I was a child, I lost everything. My mother, father, brothers, everyone. So for as long as I remember, I did not have a father. Oh? That's different from white-haired girl. I lived alone with my mother, but I never felt like it was a bad thing. Was she kind? Yes, very. She was a compassionate woman. But we were poor. Because I cannot see, my mother was the only one who could work. She would be away for long stretches of time, supposedly because she served at a respectable house. I do not know whether or not that was true. Perhaps she was doing much more demanding work. I never asked. I believe not asking was best for her. From time to time, I would receive letters from her. Someone who lived nearby read them. I was about to say, read them to me. The letters went something like this. Life in the mansion is difficult, but everyone treats me so well They say I do good work. I'll be back with more money soon, so you be a good girl. Other than that, she allegedly expressed concern for my health and safety, so was repeatedly saying how much she loved me. You're a good mother. I did. Nearly everything I remember my mother saying to me was written in her letters. So much kindness and warmth. Why do you not live with her now? I mean, can you not... She made it pretty obvious! How did you end up here in the mansion? Before long, she lost her life at her place of employment. I said the money she'd earned. It was, I imagine, enough to survive on. So, there's the obvious connection we could make here. The white-haired girl we saw in 1602? In door 1. She probably wasn't old enough to have a kid yet. Especially a kid who could comprehend letters. So I don't think... And, you know, the whole age thing makes it kind of hard for her to be alive, because 100 years later. So I'm not sure what to think of that. But there's an obvious connection there that can be made. When my mother was alive, she often lamented my blindness. If only you could see, she said. I could show you just how extraordinary this world is. So I decided I would visit a renowned physician in order to fulfill my mother's dream. A physician in this country. However, upon examining me, he said he could not restore my sight. Dejected, I was on my way back home when bandits attacked. They robbed me of the money I brought back to pay for my treatment. I lost everything my mother saved for me, the money she gave her life to earn for me. I failed to repay her for anything she did, which cast a dark cloud over my heart. Oh. Okay. My world has always been wrapped in darkness, but at that moment, I was in the deepest abyss. There's not even a speck of light. I was at a complete loss. With nowhere to go, I simply wandered, no destination in mind. That's when I miraculously arrived at this mansion. It's as if it had summoned me here. How did she find the door? Not entirely convinced she's blind, but I'll buy it for now. You were being summoned by the mansion to fulfill my craving. Oh yeah, there's the whole the mansion really likes despair thing. But it didn't end up that way. What if the mansion is disappointed? I see. I apologize for not having a brighter tale to tell. Imagine you were hoping to hear joyful childhood memories? No. Did they hurt you? Pardon? The bandits. When they attacked, were you hurt? You're so compassionate. No such thing. I'm not compassionate. I was perfectly fine. Took a few scratches, but nothing you need to worry about. I see. I believe. And I am happy now. I was unable to regain my sight, and I haven't the money to return home. But I believe I left in order to come here. Is your life right now happy? I am terrified. Am volatile. Growing accustomed to this woman's comfort. I'm afraid of losing her. A beast should not have these feelings. A murderous beast. Take this. What is... It's a rose! It makes a good gift, supposedly. I was planning to throw it out when I learned that, but I couldn't. Felt like I was meant to give it to someone. That could only be you. It is a fake white rose. A white rose accessory. Do you not want it? No, I do. Just for some reason. Never mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. There is a connection between her and the white-haired girl in door 1. Just what it is I have no idea. The house in Fata Morgana. It could play like a cool tune, like Katawa Shoujo has a cool loading screen. Just it goes like do 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 do, kind of like that. Oh, it's facing the other way now. Do you not desire more prey? But you're so hungry for blood before. I've had enough. I don't need any more. Though she is blind, no, because she cannot see, she does not push me away. She's the only one willing to accept me, to be with me. So hard to please. You obtain peace, cast it aside, then pick it up once more. This isn't so... The text is the same color. It's kind of like faded out, not white. Kind of grayish. It's the maid's narration. I wonder if that's... Well, the maid's dialogue, rather. Well, both. They pick it up once more. But you'll never be able to escape it completely. After all, I kind of wonder if that's related or not. I don't think it is, but it could be. You're enchanted by the pleasure murder brings. You have been for a very, very long time. This time I'm done. Won't kill anyone anymore. Being with her is far more satisfying than the joy killing brought me. To be with her is what I truly want. So very self-centered. You certainly are. Hey. Someone's at the door. It's as though he was viewing a flashback. The sound of knocking echoed through the mansion. It had the day the merchant came and brought the beast's short-lived peace crashing down. What did I just tell you? I do not want any more prey. Oh, is that him talking to the mansion? Well, there's three possibilities here. One, he's talking to, like, an inner voice he has, like, you know, instinct, subconscious, something like that. He's talking to the maid, who is in his head somehow. Or he's talking to the mansion, which the mansion could also be the maid. To some, I don't know. Not sure which one of those three it is. Stop this. Stop it. Don't bring me anymore. Thought you were supposed to fulfill my desires. Why did the door open? Sword in hand, Bestia ran through the mansion's halls. He was overcome with fear. He had obtained the peace he so dearly wanted, even found someone who did not fear him. He was terrified that the appearance of more prey would cause the soul to crumble. If he spotted the prey, murdered them, and conceded it to his madness, she might choose to leave him. As much as she claimed he was not hideous, she witnessed him doing that. I'll just chase them out. I'm done with this. My desire has changed. However... Well, why? Why? Mr. shuddered in terror at the sight. Oh, hey! How's it going? Stay back! Is this a dream sequence or is this real? Stay away from me! Broken door, yawn. Okay, good enough. That was not after all. Helpless prey that'll enter the mansion. That thing is... The monster's voice seemed to slither along the floors behind him. He felt as though if you were to turn around, it'd be right there on top of him. Why are you chasing me? Bestia shouted with fear in his voice, uncharacteristic of the beast who had readily slaughtered his prey. But can you blame him? That's a Bestia. That moment, he had how do you... That word always gets me. Ephenemy. You know the word. I had assumed he had called himself Bestia, unaware of what the word meant. A Bestia other than me. What? Yeah, let's look it up. Bestia. Plural. Yeah, it just means beast. I assume it meant something like that, but... Bestia is not in fact a name. It's a word that means beast. Oh, thanks. Indeed, a second beast to come into the mansion. Why? Are you chasing me? Are you here to kill me? It's because I settled down? Because I wanted to stop being a beast? Ah. Is something the matter? When the white-haired girl poked her head out of her bedchamber, Bestia was aghast. He frantically attempted to return her to her room. You mustn't leave your room. As he was doing this, the horrifying creature, when the beast's voice drew nearer. Do not open this door for any reason. I will protect you. That's right. So I don't want this peace destroyed. These tranquil days together with this woman. I'll protect them, I will. Oh, okay, DC right now. We're gonna protect those average day, whatever. I still haven't finished DC Ray. I got to the final round and haven't gone back to it in, let's see how long. Last time I played it was November? Seriously? I put it on hold when I started playing Little Busters, which I still haven't finished. I beat Refrain. I did one of the Ecstasy routes. I think it's Ecstasy, right? It's like the no, it's EX. I think Ecstasy is the one with the H things. one of the EX routes and got like halfway through another, but then I just put it down. I'm so close to being done with it, but I haven't played it since January. I need to get on that. Trembling in fear, Bestia gathered his resolve. He pointed his sword, which until then had only been used to torment others, at the second beast. Now he had whirled his blade to protect the person he cared about. Thus the same beast would killed and killed and killed to satisfy his own primal desires. I'll not let you destroy this. I will protect it from you. From a rational point of view, the things he was saying and feeling were rather idealistic, but Bestia was desperate. He did not want to lose this piece. Before long, the beast, the one chasing him, appeared from within the darkness. Ah! Say, Master, if resolve was the only thing necessary for one to act courageously, would that not mean nearly anyone could become a hero? Ah! Bestia had viciously slaughtered so many people before. He had gathered the courage to protect the things he cared for. But now he was shaking. He did not gallantly bring his sword down upon the approaching beast. Instead, he trembled visibly from head to toe. He must have been quite terrified of the beast's appearance. No, stop, no, stay away from me. Don't! Stay back! Seeing Bestia so scared, I imagine the beast thought it was a prime opportunity, for it slowly, ever so slowly, ambled towards him. Fear kind of seems to be a very present... I don't think theme is the right word, but... like, everyone in the story, I think, has experienced fear in some form. Except maybe the white-haired girl. So far. Like, even the maid, I thought that was uncharacteristic of her. Just because it was mentioned last episode early on that she wasn't even scared of the beast to kind of hid from him. Well, of Bestia, I guess. You could say Door 1 had a similar... I'm using theme here lightly. Like, it works, but not quite. I guess you could say Door 1 was about, like, taboo or something like that. Because, you know, there's the relationship between Nelly and Mel, and also the relationship between Mel and white-haired girl. Anyway. Wait, did I skip? Seeing Bestia so scared, I imagine the beast thought it a prime opportunity, for it slowly, ever so slowly, ambled towards him. Ah! If I don't kill it, it will kill me. I have to kill it. Kill it, I have to 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 kill it. That was the moment Bestia's mind ran off the rails of sanity. Kill, 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 kill! He lifted his sword up above his head, facing the approaching beast. Ah! Ah! And ferociously, swung it down upon his assailant. Oh, again and again and again. Look, I'm saving my voice here. I'm not doing this. Screaming horrifically at the top of his lungs. And he's reverting back to, you know, beast form. He continued, swing after swing, until the other beast had gone completely still. Ah! Okay, yeah, look. Before long, copious volumes of fresh blood stained the corridor. At some point, the other beast would stop moving and sunk into a pool of its own lifeblood. I did it. I did it. I killed it. I killed the other Bestia. No more. Stop. Oh. Bestia let his guard down, assuming he had claimed victory over the unmoving beast. I did not imagine either that the beast could still be alive after shedding so much blood. Stay back. The beast reached its hand out towards Bestia. It was determined to drag him down to the underworld, it seemed. Slowly sliding along the slippery floor, it dragged itself towards him. Even on its last breaths, it continued reaching for Bestia, fixated on him. He kicked the beast's hand up into the air, staggering it, and then he... Burnin' heck! Pardon my French. Rammed the blade down into it. Bestia's fear-stricken expression was hardly that of a knight who had just saved the maiden. Nevertheless, he had indeed eradicated the other beast. The house in Fata Morgana. What is a beast exactly? Not sure how to interpret it. Like, I mean, is it literally like not human, like he's a monster, a beast? Or is he like a human who... Is it civilized, or is he... I don't know. Anyway, you come back again, okay? This looks like a flashback. It's called Searching for Him. Promise me. I'll be waiting. Waiting, believing that you'll return. I'll be waiting. You think this is from Pauline's perspective? I'm a genius. It's about time for you to set off. Indeed. He doesn't even get a name in his flashback. You take care out there. Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick, got it? I'll be fine. I'm a tough one. The more you're overconfident you are, the more you'll push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water, okay? Take care not to get heat stroke or sunstroke, okay? Don't worry too much. Relax, I know how to take care of myself on a ship. I know, but you never know what might happen. I want you to be in good health when I see you again. I will be. Though I'll probably keep you waiting for a long time again. I'll be waiting. Don't worry about me, I'll be waiting, I promise. I should wait a year and a half already, so I can handle this. Come back, okay? You have my word. Thanks. Safe travels. I refuse to believe that he could be dead. I have to find proof that somewhere out there, he's still alive and well. I have to find him. You have to prove it. This isn't going to end well. We've arrived at our destination, madam. Though I dearly wish I could assist you in your search, I have things to attend to during our stay. Now don't worry yourself. I couldn't possibly impose on you any further. Madam, Pauline, you mustn't put yourself in danger. Should anything happen to you, your mother would be devastated. Wonder if Mom's mad. Oh! The narration's from her, not the maid anymore. Oh! Maybe because she's not in the house? Is that what it is, or she's probably sad. Her story is expansive as the Albufera wetlands, as deep as the ocean to what the sun set. And it's all my fault. But, don't worry, I'll be fine. As soon as I have the certainty of his well-being, I'll go straight home. Me and him together. Pauline, your lover is... I have faith in him. He would never break a promise to me. He's always come back to me, no matter how long it took. A man like that wouldn't just suddenly disappear on me. About that. There's been a mistake, and I have to prove it. I have to be the one to do it. Because he'll remain gone unless I see it with my own eyes. There's something else that I didn't mention last time that I don't know if it's relevant. So, Bestia, you know, the main character beast, he's always appeared on this side of the screen facing this way. Up until that last scene where he was on this side facing this way. And the other beast was where he originally stood facing this way. I wonder if that's relevant at all. Or maybe you could say that's kind of showing his change from being a beast to a human. That an old beast is in his spot. Or... Anyway. I wonder who you inherited your stubbornness from. What? So, Pauline is actually just Angie from Umineko? Nothing. An acquaintance of mine lives in this village. I should be staying with him. I'll let him know about you. He should gladly welcome you into his home. Thank you, Orlando. You've been such a big help. Pauline. You still other instead of Orlando. 1 month. You search for 1 month. You search for 1 month, and if you haven't found him, you come home with me. Will you promise me that? You are her only daughter. Did her smile change? Slightly like her facial expression? Okay. Good. To tell you the truth, I regret bringing you with me. What I should have done is dragged you back home. But I couldn't bear to see you like that, Pauline. It's like I was looking at her when she was younger. Orlando. Anyway, 1 month. Understood? Yes. Don't worry, a month will be plenty. I will find him before the month is up. The sleepy seaside village is on the small side. But from what I've been told, it used to have a flourishing fishing industry. Now, though, it's like a fog there's a fog hanging over everything. It's not too surprising, I suppose. A few months ago, the village was a part of a war for the control of the country. They're now under a different rule than before. Stripped of their independence and battered by the raging tempest of war, the people's spirits have been eroded. Spiritual damage is not so easily mended. Even if they are not only physically harmed, there are deep wounds in their hearts. It's a lovely village, though. The breeze feels different than it does back home. Beneath it all, I'm sure that people are actually quite friendly and cheerful. A long, long time ago, I went on a trip to the land in the south. This country is quite a bit south of mine, too. People blessed with lots of sunlight are bound to be warm at their quarters. Say, Orlando? Yes? May I take a look around the village? I don't see why not. The sun's still up. I'll need some time to catch up with my acquaintance, so I suppose this is as good as an opportunity as any. Do you know where to find me, madam? Yes, you go down that way, turn to the second crossroad, follow it straight for a little, cross over to the other side, and it's right there. Right? How does she know that? Are you sure you can find it? Don't worry. Alright then. Planning to stay within the village today, right? I'll see you in a little bit then. If you get lost, give me a holler. As much as you may insist otherwise, you really do care, Orlando. Feel bad enough as it is. You still can't get a name. Please don't take advantage of me. Think I may take full advantage of this. Thanks. See you in a bit. Oh. We have Nell's grandkid. What's he doing out here all alone, I wonder? But no, it said they don't have any offspring, I think. There's no one else here around. Wonder if something happened. Would it be odd if I tried talking to him? I don't want to get labeled as suspicious on my first day here. It's asking for trouble, but the boy stands all alone on the shore, looking somehow precarious. So a breeze might whisk him away into a million grains of sand, and if I look away, he won't be there when I turn back. That's how the boy appears to me. You never know until you try. Besides, it's important for me to communicate with the natives. I've got to build trust with the people of this village. Let's go. Good afternoon. What are you doing here all alone, little man? Jabby. By force of habit, I spoke in my native tongue. And then TDB, Pauline. May have just been talking to Orlando, but that's no excuse. This isn't your homeland. But everything's alright. Studied the language, so I should be able to hold a simple conversation. You don't need to be afraid of me. My name is Pauline. I'll be staying in your village for a while. Nice to meet you. You not understand me? My name is Pauline. What is your name? And auto advance is okay. I clicked last time. Little man. Dreadful. What? What? I love that audio cue. You just called me dreadful? It's one heck of an accent you got. Who are you, a bandit? What are you here for? No, not a damn bit, I promise. Stammered. Atrocious. There's no need to be so mean. Put in a pretty good effort, I thought. You could at least compliment me instead. God awful. That's not nice! What's a foreigner doing in this remote corner of the world? Sightseeing our little village? Checking a lot of time on your hands. I do not, I'm very busy. You're a little obnoxious, aren't you? You're supposed to treat your elders with respect, you know? Like I give a dang, lady. How many dangs does he give? Zero. You're older, but you're acting way more like a kid than me. My name isn't lady, it's Pauline. Pauline. And? What are you here for? Completely ignored. Ahem. I'm here to look for someone. There are rumors that he was last seen around here. Have you by chance seen any other foreigners around? Heck if I know. Just won't let me in. I've got to befriend him first. Of course he's going to be guarded if I just start throwing questions at him. Alright, so you haven't seen him. Then why don't you tell me about yourself? What are you doing out here? Is that any of your business, lady? Boys out here on the beach all alone. Wouldn't that make you curious? Don't you have any friends? That one hit close to home. Maybe he's one of those kids who doesn't have any. That is. Ah! Into the heart! So if you don't mind, could we be friends? Not really familiar with the area, so it's nice to have someone with me. What do you say? I don't need any dang friends. Who the heck be dumb enough to say, sure, I'll be your friend to someone they just met? Are you so jaded? You need to be more courteous. Is that courteous or courteous? Wait, I think it's courteous. Kinder to others. Not so antagonistic. I just thought it'd be nice if we could talk a bit. That's all I want, really. How about you quit being so dang nosy, lady? It just so happens I like being alone. It's some strange woman ruining my alone time. I'm out of here. Hey, wait a second. Ah, he's gone. This is gonna be really, really hard. That was really out of it broke the atmosphere, I guess. I liked it. I don't know what to call that audio cue, but I love that audio cue. Well, just like a character realizes that everything just went wrong. Anyways, I'll call it there, guys. I'll see you guys next time with some more House in the Fata Morgana. I'll do at least one more tonight. I'll see you guys then. Bye.